Hello children, today I am with chapter 7 gender discrimination children. Okay, so what are the key aspects of this chapters are gender and gender discrimination, unpacking gender, social aspect, economic aspects of gender based, constitutional provision of gender equality, women movements and its outcome. So children, let's start the chapter. This is the part 1, and as you know that I am going to complete the chapter with the part wise, so with this small topic. So we should start now. So gender as a term refers to the differentiate or varying attitude between person on the basis of their sex. There are two kinds of difference between men and women: sex and gender. Okay, sex signifies the physical and biological difference between females and males. Children, first thing is that gender, that's terms of the differentiate. Okay, with the or varying attitude, we can say, between person. How? On the basis of their sex. So there are two kinds of differentiate between men and women. That two kinds of differences between men and women. That is the sex and the gender. Sex signifies the physical and biological difference, which is the girls having the difference and the boys having the difference, or we can say the man having the difference or women having the difference with the physical and biological differences, which is the natural phenomena. Okay, that is the natural phenomena. With that, on the other hand, if you are talking about children, so the gender refers to the socially constructed differences between men and women. This idea further gives ways to the exploitation and discrimination against women. If you are talking about the social, if we take this topic as a social constructed, so there are also the differences between men and women that gives the ways to the exploitation, means discrimination, bhedbhav to against the women. So discrimination is associated with prejudice and regarded as the objectionable. It may initial behavior either to the benefit an individual or harm the individual concerned. Gender discrimination refers to the belief in relation to gender of a person which may or may not carry legal consequence but is of social nature. When we talk of gender discrimination, children, we talk about the patriarchy, which is a system of social structures and practices in which men dominate, oppress and exploit women, which we are talking about Didi when we talk about the gender discrimination. So here women, they are exploited by men. The women, they are dominated by men, means men dominate. So that's why people says that this is the male dominating society. Nowadays it is not there, but still it is surviving, is existing, we can say. If you will see in so many social issues are there, and in a normal life also you can see that. It manifests itself in preference for a son, discrimination against daughter, in food distribution, burden of household work, lack of opportunities for girls, lack of educational opportunities, restricted mobility, acts of domestic violence, lack of inheritance of women. So these are some issues which is given that which we can say that how that women or girls they are discriminated by society. So now foot binding in China. Okay, sati system, dowry system, ill treatment of widows and child marriage in India are the manifestation of the patriarchy. The nature of gender leads to the creation of inequality that manifests itself in numerous dimensions of daily life. Also, when distinction are made between males and females and differential treatment is given out of boys and girls, then there is the gender inequality. Children, so many issues which I have discussed with there, that discrimination against daughter means between son and daughter discrimination is there, that son will be sent to the good school where the daughters are not allowed to go to school. Even they have a burden of their household work, means they should be given the knowledge like that, or we can say to make their mindset like that, that the girls, it means they have no right for the education, their duty is that to look after to house only, है ना. So this all even they are restricted to go outside, they are not allowed to go outside. Even for the we can say distribution of the foods also, that if it is like that कि they cook the food and after at last they will take the food, and if it is not available so people will not bothered for that. But nowadays it is time has changed, children, but we are talking about when it was like that. Still we can say it is like that. That's the reason that daughters they have been killed, है ना, before coming on the earth. People they kill the daughters or they leave. So this kind of discrimination is still existing in the society, although that people are aware of this all these things. Educated people are also, they believe in this all. So societies keep on changing, but still it's required the mindset to the change also. So that's the meaning is that even to the differentiate between boys and girls, the girls cannot go outside but the boy can go outside of the late night. Girls are not allowed to go late night party, but the boys are allowed to go to late night. And actually if you will ask to me, children, so I don't prefer like to the late night parties, but if it is allowed to boy, so it should be allowed to girls also. Late night party is of course up to 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock every day to go to the outside and wandering here and there. That is not a good habit. But why only girls are restricted? Boys should also be there. So this chapter is based on the gender discrimination, how the gender discrimination is found in society. Okay, on the basis of the sex and gender, that we have to read in this chapter. Internalization and identification during childhood. This internalization of gender norms can be seen through the example like which type of toys children are typically given, while feminine toys often reinforce to interaction, nurturing, and closeness. The masculine toys and reinforce independence and competitiveness. Education also plays an integral role in the creation of gender norms. Children, we can say, really it is given when we are talking about the nurturing to the children. From the childhood, we are start giving this kind of environment to the our children, that the boys are there, so they will play with their guns and bat and balls and riding the bikes or cars. But when we are talking about the girls, so people, they bring the delicate dolls or kitchen set and all. So from childhood, we have been giving the training to them that this is your area where you have to look into, in that you have to create interest in that, and whether so from there only we start discriminating. Somewhere we are bringing the toys for both boys and girls in our family, but somewhere we are discriminating, bringing the toys in a different way. Why we don't bring the guns for girls and kitchen set for boys? But generally still educated people are also doing like that. And we from childhood we tell to the we nurture these children like that, or we can say we give the training to them that yes, boy cannot cry. If the boy fell down and if he hurted, why he will not cry? Usko chot lagi hai, usko rona aayega. But we teach like that, no, you cannot cry, you are a boy, you are a strong. But with the same thing, we forget that why the girls are not strong. So we give the training like that. You are not a girl, you are crying like that. Are you a girl, you are crying? We use this kind of sentences. But these sentences only create this creation in our mind that the boys are strong, that's why they should not cry. They cannot cry if they hurted then also. But with the girls we keep like that, no, they are very delicate personality, which and we allow them to cry. Why? Because we give them training, no, boy cannot cry, his brother cannot cry because he is boy. So you are allowed to cry. So we should nurture like that. No, you can also cry if you hurted. Why? Boys, if they feel hurt, so of course they should cry. Why not? And if they should not cry, so the same rule is there, same parenting, it should be there for the girls also. Yes, the girls can also not cry because they are also strong. But the chapter is based on the gender. How did this discrimination, somewhere we don't want to discriminate, but with the parenting we start discriminating. With the parenting we started discriminating. The rule, it should be for both of them. If in a house also, if you are making any rules, so that should be for both, even the boy, even the girl. If the girl cannot go outside after 9 o'clock at night, so the same rule, it should be for boys also. And if the boy can go after 9 o'clock, so the girl should also go, or she can also go. So this kind of parenting is required. This kind of training is required. So up to here only we have done in part 1. Next part you will get with the another topic. Till then you read the chapters.